I just bought this 25-year-old 800 horsepower GT1 Trans Am race car, the king of all catfish Camaros, baby. But I'm starting to think maybe my first race car shouldn't be something that I bought from the 90s, sight unseen.
So axle being crazy stretched, leaking like a lot of fuel.
So today I've traveled to the middle of nowhere, Texas, to see if I got screwed or I made the best decision of my life. Well, we're big time. Now I have zero experience buying a race car, but heck, I had zero experience when I bought the big rig, and that has worked out pretty good.
Yeah, this thing is large.
No!
Just a little crankcase, man. Yeah, I knew that hurt. You played that off for a second.
Having no experience is not a good excuse to not try something. Heck, if that were the case, I'd still be Now, over the last 6 months, I have been browsing the depths of the internet in search of our first race car. I've looked at Miatas, spec C5 Corvettes, E36s, E46s, dirt track cars, open wheel cars, literally everything and anything in between to find the perfect first race car for big time. Now, from all my research talking to various track rats and amateur race car drivers, typically when you're buying your first race car, you start off small. Something that's cheap, low horsepower, and it's easy to work on. And in the event that you run out of talent, and you will run out of talent, it's not gonna hurt you or your wallet so much. But I wouldn't consider myself typical. After browsing through endless listings on the internet, I came across a gem of a race car on a Facebook marketplace group that I'm a part of called the Ground Pounders. And this car pounded me so hard right where I needed a pounding, my heart. No, Daddy. No. Back in 2002, my dad took me and my best friend to the Daytona International Speedway to watch qualifying to the 24 Hours of Daytona.
In the early weeks of February, the coastal community of Daytona Beach, Florida truly becomes the world center of racing. Speed Weeks, as it is known, begins now.
It was a day I'll never forget. Race cars, umbrella girls, more race cars, more umbrella girls. It was the first time I actually went to a real racetrack, and we were there to watch my dad's buddy see if he could qualify for the 24 Hours of Daytona. And what was he trying to qualify in? A full tube frame chassis, NASCAR engine powered Chevrolet Camaro. So I was a bit surprised when I saw in the Ground Pounders Facebook group a guy selling a similar looking catfish Camaro. But no ordinary catfish Camaro, oh no. This one is an SCCA GT1 and Trans Am raced one. And if you don't know anything about Trans Am race cars, they are the top of the food chain in closed fender race cars. The Trans Am series started all the way back in 1966 and quickly became one of the wildest spectacles in American motorsports. It was born from the muscle car wars, where factory-backed Camaros, Mustangs, Challengers, and Javelins battled it out on road courses all across the US. And by the late 90s and early 2000s, the series evolved into full tube frame chassis silhouette cars costing over $250,000 in 90s money. On tracks like Long Beach or Road America, they were turning laps on par with Indy Lights and faster than GT cars at Le Mans. Dan Gurney, Richard Petty, even Paul Newman raced in this series. And for a time, these were the fastest closed-door race cars in North America, period. And I found one for us to buy. One with an 800 plus horsepower motor built by RCR. One with a Jericho 4-speed dog box. One with 14-inch wide tires. Full tube frame chassis car. The only thing on that Camaro that's an actual Camaro part are the taillights. It is peak race car. No ABS, no traction control, no electronic aids. It's got gobs of horsepower and gobbles of torque. It is a lot of race car for anybody, let alone some dumb YouTuber who's trying to buy his first race car. And here's the thing, I just bought it, sight unseen, and now I'm on my way to Texas. Go put my eyes on this sucker for the first time. Did I make a good decision? I don't know. We're about to find out. But if you guys could like and subscribe, that would really help us out in case I did mess up. Come on, Phil. You might not know it, but I'm a nerd at heart. YouTube analytics, stock market trends, personal biometric data, but maybe most importantly, critical car information that OEMs don't want me to see, but I can access it using Carly. Eddie recently took his car to the track and came back with a couple of lights on his dash. All I need is the Carly device and my phone. We're gonna get them squared away. Let's see what damage you did, Eddie. Carly is a device that plugs into your car's OBD2 port and gives you information typically only accessible by manufacturers and dealerships. Things like diagnostics, repair guides, and my personal favorite, live data that I can view on the spot on my phone. The app features a live parameter screen which I can customize to show exactly what data I want. Also through the app, I can see when my next service is going to be. It has intelligent predictions which show which wear parts are going to eventually wear out, like brake pads and oil changes, so you can prepare ahead of time for some home garage maintenance time. If you want your very own Carly, all you gotta do is use code BIGTIME to get 15% off, or just click the link in the description below. Thank you guys for supporting the companies that support us here at Big Time. We love you. Now back to some race car stuff.
Hey, Jeremiah, it's Michael with the GT1. Hey, give me a shout. I got a little dilemma I need to run by you on this car, something I found out, and see what you want to do and how you might want to do it with scheduling and all that kind of fun stuff. So give me a holler. Bye.
So it turns out the car has some issues. After weeks of phone calls, planning and producing and coordinating the shoot, we now have a problem. A $38,000 race car that we can't drive. But the Trans Am race gods were looking out for us because a local race shop reached out to me to help us get the car transported from the seller's house to their shop and fix it before we even land in Texas. Okay, we are here in Crescent, Texas at the Motorsport Ranch, specifically Rapscallion Motorsports shop. So these guys, they're a race shop, they have race cars, they have race drivers, they have race mechanics, and they currently have my race car. And there she is. They got the body panels off to get a better look at this thing, but holy crap. Look at the freaking tires on this bad boy. Look at those big honkers. 28.5 by 14.5 inches wide on a 16-inch wheel. Dude, should I sit in it? I gotta sit in it, right? Can I get in? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I fit like a glove. Oh my goodness. Momo steering wheel. This is the real deal, brother. Holy crap. Well, I'm already sold on it. And it wouldn't matter because I already paid for it. But let's talk to the boys here at the Rapscallion shop and see what they think of it. They got a better eye for this stuff than I do. Oh, dude, I'm just trapped. Perfect. That's how you're supposed to do it. Okay, let's go talk to Ashton. What's up, dude?
Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you, Ashton.
Nice to meet you.
So,
oh, yeah.
What's the big cons so far with this thing?
So axle being crazy stretched, that was a big deal. It was leaking like a lot of fuel. So we replaced a couple fittings and then also replaced one of the braided lines on here. We found quite a few bolts that had just vibrated their way loose. I mean, this thing's a monster, so it's very vibrating. So went through and did a full nut and bolt on the entire thing. Other than that, it was actually a really nice car. Nothing was bent, no major leaks. Everything was actually good. You did pretty good.
Heck yeah!
Yeah.
The gamble that paid off so far.
So far.
So far. We still have to run the car, probably gonna dyno the car and see, make sure the engine doesn't blow up, please. God,
hopefully it survives.
Happen.
Don't break our streak. We've never blown one up yet, so.
Also, what do you think about this being someone's first race car? Like probably pretty good, pretty normal.
For their first? Yeah, Yeah, so, I mean, if you look at the shop, we've got like entry-level race cars, and then we've got like some stuff that you could turn up a little while,
Right.
and then I've got like full kill mode cars,
Right,
and then
right.
there's this thing.
The double fister exhaust. Yeah, I can't
Yeah, no,
wait to hear it.
this is a lot of cars.
So thankfully, the car didn't have too serious of an issue, and we are back on track, baby, for now.
So, why don't we put this thing on a dyno, make sure it doesn't blow up, see how much horsepower it makes, and then really determine if I made a good choice or not. I think we'll be okay, right? It is gnarly. Why is that so scary?
500.
65.
Now we're gonna go all the way.
So the boys did a small pull to 6,500 RPM on an engine that revs to 9,100 RPM. Now it's time to see what it can really do.
It didn't blow up. Thank God. Jesus Christ. It's so stressful. What'd it make? 560. Okay, that's pretty good. What's the torque? 444? Dude, Joby might be right on the money. What did he say? 517. 420. Not bad. Not bad, Phil. They ran it out, bro, from 5,000 RPM to 6,500, and then a little bit of a dip. Thing's sick.
Now this motor, when it dynoed 25 years ago, made 805 horsepower at the crank. So it lost a couple ponies along the way, but still 560 plus horsepower in a car that weighs only 2,700 pounds. That power to weight ratio is on par with a Bugatti Veyron. And now it's time to take it out on track. But not before I first learn the track a bit and drive a car I probably should have bought as our first race car. A Miata.
Yeah, baby. It's always fun riding with a stranger you just met. You know?
Track is super fun, and after riding passenger and driving, I'm starting to learn the track a bit and mentally prepare myself to drive the ground pounder.
We survived. Riding passenger in a race car with someone who really knows how to drive is really humbling. And it makes me think like, yeah, I probably should have started with a smaller race car, but you know what? What's done is done.
Now, one reason I was even able to buy this car is because the seller and all-around sweetheart of a man, Michael, didn't want this car to rot away in someone's garage as a display piece.
So Michael showed up. What's up, Michael?
Michael Zott.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
This has been your race car for how many years now?
2 years. 2
Two?
years.
Yeah.
I've known about the car for over 10, but it's been mine for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you mind kind of walking me around and showing me, I guess?
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of tanks.
There's a lot of stuff.
Wires.
So
you know?
let's start at the back. Quick change rear end.
Yep.
So you've got Penske shocks all the way around. You know, big Flowmaster muffler, dual MSDs, Brembo brakes up front, got Wheelwood brakes, NASCAR Wheelwood brakes in the back. Richard Childress motor.
Yeah, I saw that.
So this motor came out of an actual Richard Childress racing NASCAR at one time. This car was really cool because when they built it, they put all the right little components like the carbon fiber ducts.
Yeah, that was cool.
This car also happens to be the last car Michael raced with his late father. And maybe I'm a sentimental sucker at heart, but being able to add a little bit of history to such a cool car that meant so much to him is important. This won't be my car forever, but will be a good shepherd for the next owner. This thing is meant to be driven, and that is exactly what we're gonna do. So no pressure. Don't think about Michael and the entire Rapscallion crew watching you. Just take it easy. Let the old tires on here warm up a bit. Just try to get comfortable. Don't go crazy.
Okay, so first session in the bag, just felt the car out, made sure everything was okay. Didn't want to spin it, didn't want to crash it, didn't want to break it. So success.
The car is driving great. It's a ton of fun. It's loud, it's fast, it gets hot inside. Everything you want a race car to be. Now the reason I bought this car is to actually race it. And I'm gonna be doing that in less than 2 months at Laguna Seca for Grid Life. And I need to see if I can actually be competitive behind the wheel. Back in 2023, this car actually raced at this very track. And its best time was a 120.348. So that's the goal. Get out there in the last session of the day with less than an hour behind the wheel and see if I can not crash the car, kill myself, and beat the fastest time this car has ever gone around this track. pits, a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I didn't crash the car and I didn't hurt the car, so that's great. But I came out here to set a fast lap time, and this car doesn't have a lap timer in it. So I can't wait to see what time I put down in Bigtime's very first race car.
All right, we laid down the fastest lap of the day. I did a 1:17.7. Not bad. Not bad for literally going as fast as I wanted to. I don't know if I had the stones for this car, but I'm gonna practice with it. I'm gonna come back out here, do some training, drive this car as much as I possibly can, get some fresh tires on it, because we're on some old ones, and see if we can do a little bit better. But it survived. In my hand, a real Trans Am GT1 race car is now big time. So thank you guys for watching this episode. If you could like and subscribe, leave a comment, do all that fun stuff, that really helps the channel, allows us to do fun stuff like this. Check your calendars for the Grid Life in Laguna Seca. We're gonna be there, so come on out and come hang with us. We're gonna party, have a good time. Thank you to all the boys at Rapscallion Motorsports for helping us out. This would not have been possible without those guys. Chris, who worked on this sucker, Doug, Ashton, everyone who set this all up. Those guys are amazing, so go check them out. Thank you guys so much. Till next week. Bye. Okay, we're in Texas at the Motorsport Ranch, and we are about to dyno the Sunoco car. Do you want to guess how much horsepower this thing's going to make? I don't know the name of the dyno. I don't know. I don't have that information. But it's a roll.
Well, more importantly, tell me anything about the engine.
Okay, it's a small block Chevy, a 358. Now, granted, this engine got put in the car in 1999. So.
Right. I'm gonna say. What kind of gas?
It burns Sunoco 110.
110. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 517 at the wheels.
517 at the wheels. Okay, good guess. I don't know.
At like 7,400 or something.
At 74. You want to do torque?
That's a little tricky. Yeah, let's say 420.
Okay, so repeat your number so we have it.
517, I think I said, and 420 torque.
Okay, 517, 420 torque. Okay.
Yeah. It might be lower than torque, but we'll see.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Well, I will call you once we dyno this thing. I think if I would have started up and you would be here, I think you would be like, oh, I went way under.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I have a feeling this thing's gonna make more than that, but maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. But I'll call you as soon as we do it, okay?
Okay.
All right, love you, bye.